And we're back for some more Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. This is Trin over at Trin Gaming, and look at my new skirt I got. Now if I can just get rid of this chest piece, 'cause it is god awful. It looks like mustard and mayonnaise are about to like have a baby, and that baby is a disgusting sauce, an amalgamation of two tastes that don't belong together. Anyways, welcome to the episode. Welcome back, Shizuka. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deep Croft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Badarun's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Bowlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences, as if to illustrate the point. Oh no! Avir's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. No! No! This is an MMO. Respawns. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden.
Bah! To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I'd never see your faces again. Goodbye, and good riddance.
I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes to any surprise, but I never liked you. Jesus Christ. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, of some parting advice, get rid of Avir's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Oh no. Scenes like this have become all too common. Really? That's ridiculous. You got tons of healers holding the heads of the people that are dead? Ugh. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in the task, say the word, and I'll be glad to share the details with you. I thought there was a period there for some reason. Ooh. Yes. Got some new gloves. They're red. It's gonna be. Oh god, this could be so fucking ugly. Oh god, this is gonna be so ugly. Oh, why? Why is it so disgusting? Ugh. A mask and a hat. A new task. So, you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful! As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietors of the quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will put through unscathed. Now, off you go, Shizuka, and good luck. Yeah, I know Momodi. We're pals. We're good pals. She actually introduced me to, adventuring. Let's go see how much an airship costs. Oh, wait. We have to go to Ulda. We're not spending any money. Yeah. Bye-bye. And this is great because I can go collect all the other crafting and gathering professions in this area, which is one gathering profession and a bunch of crafting professions. I could do that stuff. But first, we will go see Momodi. I don't know why that came out like that, but it did. I do like that skirt. I need a new I need a new chest piece badly. New chest piece and gloves. That would be great. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... You don't recognize me? Oh, it's... Okay, good. Oh, it's you, Shizuka. And there I was spouting the same tired line. Mian sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Oh, I get a hat just for doing that? Oh, but it's worse than what I have on? Yeah, give me some bronze, baby. Cresta complete!
Oh, look at that little man.
Momodi is waiting to brief you on your task. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now.
Gods almighty! Another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind.
Papa Sean! My dude! Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. Oh, why if it isn't my good friend Shizuka? It does my spirit well to know that you are the one who will be helping us. Mayhap you'd like to apprise? I've never seen that word before. To apprise Shizuka of her mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatoncheires? Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder you're angry. No wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecatoncheires to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as it oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rise in demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed! And that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Yeah. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for your the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in western Thanaland. Do take care, you hear? Ah, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Alright. Hello there, Painted Mesa. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurers volunteered to deal with the mess down at Copperbell, are you? You've gone nuts, miss. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, 'cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hessenton shears have left this place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Ul dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concerns would not have even thought to reopen. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyways. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to hope for what ought be built with. Look, he's not well spoken. The stone torches keep watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Look at this motherfucker, Papa Sue. So where we have to go? Western Thanaland. Alright, well let's head over there. Gate of Sultana. I guess it takes a long time to get a banquet and stuff together for a memorial service, because being able to do 3 instances before we have to go do that is a little ridiculous. Where's Copperbell? Up and over? Okay. I don't know. It's very upsetting. It's like, in the spirit of MMOs, they decided that low-level gear should look like shit. So they've just made awful colors. Actually, I wouldn't mind too much if the gloves didn't all look like oven mitts. That's what really bothers me. Is I'm fucking wearing oven mitts on my hands. How can I fight with that? How can I grip those daggers with those oven mitt gloves? I mean, have you used oven mitts before? It's hard enough to grip frickin' I don't know. It's just upsetting. It's quite upsetting. want them off. That's what I wish I could just hide my gloves. Can I click off my gloves? Can I hide all my gear? I guess they don't want people to like go around naked all the time with their gear on. That'd be rough. But I don't know. I just don't know. Yay, I love getting gold farmer messages. Stone torch. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Hesatoshers. I didn't think that Papa Sham would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Alright, yeah. Those gloves are disgusting. So, we're going to end this part right here, and then we're going to go right into Copperbell Mines and have some fun there. This is Trin over at Trin Gaming. We'll see you in the next part.